Well, good morning. Look who greets me this morning as I come out to do the morning feed up. It's the big galoot Moo and the little galoot Annabelle. Hi, sweet baby. Oh, and Voodoo has a hiney itch. Well, thank you, Voodoo. Good morning to you too. That's not exactly what I was. Oh, but I love Annabelle and Moo. However, look what happened overnight. How do you suspect that happened? How do you suspect that right there happened? Let me tell you how the hay was stacked. Now, I know it's not perfect. The hay has quite a bit of lean to it. That's because we don't get our hay packed real tight. The guy that does our hay does a great job, but he doesn't always pack it real tight. And sometimes when your hay is not packed real tight, and you set it down, sometimes the roll can give a little bit and they can kind of lean. However, it wasn't until the big galoot came up and got a bite of it and began to pull when he pulls the entire roll over. Now, I left a lot of space here so as no one, it's not going to fall over on top of anybody. But I'm going to have Jake come out with the tractor today and try to pick that back up and put it back where it goes. And I'll even have him push it back a little ways. In saying so, I am going to blame this 100% on Uncle Dan. Jamie, you got a video of what Dan did over there.
What?
That's why you get what you pay for. Go look.
In case there's a storm or something, y'all need to take shelter.
You get what you pay for. I didn't pay Dan nothing. And that's what nothing gets you right there. That's
What the hell is that?
That's what, he missed an entire belt.
That's where homeless people are going to come sleep in there.
That's where our homeless chickens are going to come lay.
It's going to keep them warm.
That's the new chicken coop.
My brother. Listen to me. I kid you not. I made a video last night. Dan was going to use his tractor to stack the hay. I was going to use my tractor to bring the hay over. And so we had this great operation going. And when we got back over here last night, that's what I discovered. He forgot. He literally forgot to put anything right there and just stacked right around it. Yeah, I know what you're going to say, Lester. You're blaming everyone else for your problems. It's not a problem. It's just kind of okay, it is a problem because it's going to drive me crazy. It's going to drive me bananas. This morning, I stuck the horse. He could literally bite. I put the horses inside that pasture. We're doing a little mixaroo, mixing some things up. I'm going to feed the ostriches out here, but before I can feed them, I got to take this big galoot and that little sweet galoot down to the back pasture so as they don't disturb the ostrich babies when they're trying to eat. Right, Moo? So we have some things to do. All right, so here we go. Fixing the hay. We got to fix that hay. We can't have this over here. We can't have that. Feed, feed, feed. I got to take the, we have a vet visit today. Today's Wednesday here, so we have our vet visit. That's exciting. The vet's going to check out a whole lot of babies. The vet's going to check out a whole bunch of goats especially. And the vet's also going to have a little look at Annabelle, who I'm not videoing now because she has a TT. And now I can video her again. So Annabelle's going to be looked at. Annabelle's doing great. All of her scours is cleaned up. But if you notice, Annabelle's getting a little bit of a grain gut, my friends. A little bit of a grain gut. I know about that now. At first, I thought it was just cute. Now I realize it's a grain gut. Moo is saying, stop making your darn video and give us some food. We're hungry. All right, that's what I'm going to do. It's pretty neat having Moo and where's she at? There she is. Look at her kicking up dust. Hey, get out of the bucket, you big doofus. Boy, you got to watch your toes around this guy. Looky here. Look at this. Move, you big galoot. He knows right where he can't wait till I get over there, though. He knows right where I'm going. You're gonna. Compose yourself, Lester. Count to 3. 1,000, 2, 1. Oh, Lord. Okay. Isn't that sweet? Isn't that the sweetest thing right there? Not that, though. All right. First things first. Moo and Anna are fed. That should give me a chance to feed the ostriches before they come back and start causing trouble. So I have some news, kind of bittersweet. We've already made plans to transport our sweet little Sue, the female ostrich, over to the Arms family. We're taking her next Thursday, so a week from today, a week from tomorrow. And that's kind of sad. We're gonna miss her. It's been a lot of fun. But you know, we keep up with the Arms family, so we'll be able to watch them grow. Well, 2 of them are staying here. We're gonna really miss her. She's been great. It's been a lot of fun watching her grow. And I want you all to notice how big she's gotten in the last couple of days. Since we did our gender reveal, if you notice, she's gotten almost as big as Tat, who was our largest ostrich. Now, of course, he's leaning over right now, so it's kind of hard to see. And in case you're wondering why Wanda separated, guys, that was her own doings. This morning when I came out and I tried to move everybody away from each other so I could feed, Wanda refused to come out of that pasture. She refused to come out of the pasture. So I will feed the horses first over there, and then I'll pull her over into here once I get the horses all fed up. The horses and donkeys. There's a system, guys. There is a system. There's a system, okay? Lester knows it. I sometimes gotta... It doesn't always work out the way I'd hoped. I mean, look at that hay, for example. That was unexpected. All right, they're fine over there. Wanda, come on with me, Wanda. You guys go eat with the horses. Come on, Wanda. Go eat with the horses. There's nothing here. Wanda, follow me, baby. There's nothing here, Imogen. Go eat with the horses. Come on, Wanda. Come on, love. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and let Wanda come inside to eat breakfast. Debbie's gonna come out. That's fine. I'm leaving the gate open. At this point of the day, I'll go ahead and leave the gate open. They can all make their way around how they choose. Come on, Wanda. Wanda, come in and eat, baby. Debbie's already had breakfast. Wanda has not. Come on, Wanda, come eat real fast, love. If she'll come eat now before the horses finish, because what's going to happen is as soon as the horses finish their breakfast and Moo finishes his breakfast, they're going to walk back over here and try to finish up the last bits of ostrich food, which is the dumbest thing ever. But at least by now, all of the babies, Carl and the girls, have had a chance to eat, and now they'll be fine for the day. Yeah, here comes Moo. Here comes that big galoot and that baby galoot. Lord. And they will come over here and they will completely take over the ostrich food. So you babies better hurry up. Y'all better eat as fast as you can. Seriously, you better eat as fast as you can. I want to count my blessings. We do have 28 rolls of hay here in the barn. Very, very blessed for that. It's not near the number we had last year, 66, but without having fertilizer and without, well, we're in a drought with no rain. We're very blessed to at least have gotten 28. And that's what Moo's gonna do right over there. He's gonna reach his old goofy galoot head up and start eating out of the ostrich container, which hangs high on the fence. And as you can tell, he has not missed too many meals. Come on, littles! Let's go! All right, for these guys, we're going to open the pasture gate and let them browse around in some of the, let them forage here in some of the brush alongside the driveway. Come on, babies! Let's go! Come on, babies! Come on! That's nice. We got a couple of pigs this time. Whoa, hello, Pig Trudy. You didn't sleep in on us today. We're not feeding grains. We're gonna go eat some good grasses. We're eating some delicious grasses and other kinds of plants. Come on, babies! So last time we come out here, you saw there was a full pasture of hay here beside us. That's been cut and rolled. Look at Newton's hair on his back standing up. He's making sure that this pasture is safe for these babies. Ah, that's a good boy. Such a good boy. All right, here they come. Go ahead and get to work, you guys. This is their breakfast, y'all. I'm so sorry. I know you probably feel bad for them not getting the same grains they used to get, but we're a week into our diet. And they're learning now that if they want to get a good belly full in the morning, they got to do it the old-fashioned way. Daddy ain't gonna be bringing out a whole bucket full of unhealthy snacks. Yeah, so like I was saying earlier, today is our vet visit, and today's the day I take a lashing. I'm actually gonna hopefully try not to be here. I told Jamie, I'm like, wow, she's gonna be here at 2? I don't know. Longhorn Lester, I got some things going on over there. And she's like, no, you're gonna be here because I'm on Zoom. You think Jake can be here? Jake doesn't work in the heat of the day. Which is true. Y'all probably wouldn't know that. Jake is smart. He comes down and gets his job done in the morning and he rolls out. Now he naps. Jake naps. Jake's a napper. Jake's one of those guys that naps during the heat of the day or plays his Xbox. So any videos you see of Jake, you see him in the morning or you see him in the late evening. But no, I'll come back, I'll be here, and I'll do what I have to do. Ernie's on his way over, guys, but he has to stop and poop first. You know Ernie. You know Ernie. And that's fine, we'll let Ernie do what he has to do. There's a lot of good stuff over here. They always go to those same 2 bushes. There's a lot of good stuff over here. Hey, last time, in the last video I made, a lot of folks were talking about this particular tree. Catawba, I think you called it. And you said there's some worms that live in this thing that your dads used to go fishing with. Now, I've never paid that close attention. I have never paid that close attention to find any worms here. Of course, in the world that we live in, we don't use cane poles to go fishing anymore. I remember we did in the old days. My dad used to do that. Not as much as my grandpa did. My grandpa would take us at any time of the day and we'd just go cut us a pole. He'd always carry twine in his tractor and a couple of hooks, and we'd just go throw in a hook. He'd pick up grub worms out of the ground. He'd find different kinds of worms, just earthworms here and there. And if he found one, it was funny because thinking back, if he ever found a worm just at random, then we'd go fishing with it. If he ever found a worm, then we would go fishing with it. And that's funny. But my dad didn't do as much of that kind of stuff. My dad worked a lot. There's Ringo. He's found the good stuff over there. Well, hey, I'm guessing any of this is better than what they would normally be eating. I don't see any worms, though. Those worms may be seasonal. They may come out in the spring. But now it'd be too hot for them all, because I don't see any worms. What's all the commotion? Why is everyone ganged up around me? I don't have any snacks. I brought no snacks. None. All right, well, you can see the hay field's being cleaned off. We're real blessed to have gotten some hay off of this thing. Jamie and I had our fingers crossed that we could get at least 25. After he cut it, we were thinking, darn, Jamie, we'll be lucky to get 20. And if Ed didn't somehow find a way to get 28 rolls off of it. So, blessed for that. Baby, didn't you learn your lesson about that when you were little? Remember when you were little? So guys, I just want you to know, she could very easily eat the exact same leaves over there without having to get on top of the four-wheeler or the side-by-side. But no, she wants to be on the side-by-side because that's what goats want to do. and you're not making it better. I have anxiety, you're not making it better.